Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 45 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes, and he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and now it's 3rd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
That was actually on Bell in the 15 minutes, so it's in Phoenix. Not far from yeah, if you wanted to just like walk in the story with one of our plays and stuff like that, they can take it for sure. It was a win.
So that'll back him up 5.
There's chance. Good time today, and definitely throw that in. We're definitely looking just for like people that can treat our brand, with a professional manner for sure, regardless of which location we're at. So we can kind of just show you how we do things, and definitely I'll check out that resume. Definitely run into our sort of vendor and turn it in, and we'll be in touch. Okay, I'll save your number as well. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves
Some
him
guy
back
named
5.
Noah just called me and he wants a job and he sounded like a runner.
After the delay, they're backed up even further.
I told him on the phone, regardless, when you submit that resume, like, I'll go over things with you. We really run things in a professional manner. And, like, babe, he knows that I'm not fucking.
Is he as good as that one guy that you said that was going to be really good for our store?
He's turning a resume in, this guy.
Remember that crackhead?
I told him I'll check
To
out.
Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Are you talking about Danny T's
Well
friend?
short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for first down. A tight one, 8-7 our
This
score
guy's name was
after one
Noah.
on EA Sports.
And he seemed like a decent kid, but he's turning his resume. Like, we can look at it before
Mahomes
we...
and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4.
Big, you did. Right when we walked out of Walmart, it was fire.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking
Just
it up,
playing
it's
Madden.
the coach that saw him pick it up.
Maybe not.
On on first down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
They'll run on first down. McCoy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. The boys got the first down and more. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's Mahomes to throw, rolling to his left. He'll run it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now Mahomes, he'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now a first down throw. Watson steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson being chased out left. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
On first down, Watson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. He had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Watson, and lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes, and he fires one incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Steps away to his left. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just out. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are... So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now here's Mahomes out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Gets this one to Hill. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes going to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, he's going to take off with it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Hey, yellow. Hey, sundown. I'm going back to you. Hey, sundown.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Watkins, the intended receiver. But with that incompletion, Charles, let's talk about the coaching carousel. Some new guys in new places. Ron Rivera to Washington. We got Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Matt Rule up from the college ranks to Carolina. And for the Giants, Joe Judge. Any surprises in your mind?
Well, I think you start with Joe Judge going to the Giants, coming from New England, where he was the special teams coach for most of his career. And this season added wide receivers to his duties. Well regarded within the ranks of the NFL. Not much known about him to the outside world. It's kind of a reveal to everyone. Joe Judge, people will now get to know who he is, because most people thought Matt Rule was going to go to New York. He ends up in Carolina. And then, of course, Ron Rivera. He would have been a candidate for Dallas. He would have been a candidate for New York.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Houston, all square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone, eluding the pressure right. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Mahomes forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes is going to find his running back. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. His throw incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. And even 40 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Watson on target here to Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 31 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
Was he talking a lot? I thought I was hearing something.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Hopkins complete. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First down, a run with Hyde. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. Out to the flat for Hyde. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively. Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he goes, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really